Well, I heard that young people were coming here to speak up for the environment and for the future, so I wanted to be here and support them and add my voice to their voice to protect the planet and have a livable future for all of us. My major concerns are that we are poisoning the air that we breathe in, that we're raising the temperature of the earth so that the water from the oceans is raising up already in cities like Miami and Charleston, and nation countries are being overridden with high water, and Alaskan Native communities are being overridden with water, and the planet is in dire need of help. And so if we don't speak up and we don't take a stand to stop the pollution and the toxic poisoning of our planet, we will kill the planet and all the people and all life forms that are on it.
Specifically, Austin is pretty much the dead center of Texas, and it sits on the 100th Meridian line, which is a major line when you're speaking about climate change. We're pretty much evenly dividing East and West Texas, where the East is underwater and the West has been in a drought for multiple decades. If you can vote in 2020, you need to vote for whoever goes on the DNC ballot, because there is no Bernie or bust this year. We cannot afford four more years of climate inaction, and that means that whoever gets on that ballot needs to go into office. Don't split the vote.
I mean, I love the environment. I'm always trying to tell my friends that, like, we gotta stop littering. We gotta, care about the world, because, our kids and even us, we're gonna have to live through all of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the world turns, we're still gonna be alive. We're not gonna be that old even. We're gonna be like mid-20s, And our kids, they're gonna also have to live through all of that. So I came here because, I just wanna let my voice be heard, and we can, maybe try and make a difference.
If you could talk to any government official right now, what would you say?
I would just try to open their eyes a little bit, just look at the facts, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty clear that if we keep going at the same rate that we're going at, the world is going to be destroyed, you know what I'm saying? And it's not that hard to just make a couple of changes here and there to just try and help a little bit, And if everybody makes a little change here and there, the world will be a lot better.
From what I have learned, it makes perfect sense, and I completely can wrap my mind around the fact that this is huge, this is unprecedented, it's dangerous, and more importantly, we do have solutions. We have the technology. The only thing we lack is the political will and the awareness and the action. There's patents coming out every day for new technologies in solar and wind and renewable energy. We have amazing, amazing potential, but we're just not, implementing the changes we need. And we have no excuse not to. No excuse.
Yeah, I think that my big thing with climate change is the way a lot of people talk about it. They talk about it like we need to save the earth. I don't know if you've looked at the natural history of the earth. It's frozen and unfrozen and been just like a mass of volcanoes so many times, and it's gonna self-correct this too. The earth is gonna be fine. The organisms that will adapt, the organisms that won't. We're one of the organisms that's probably not going to adapt.
How are your feelings about, do you feel let down at all by the generations above us that kind of made this mess that you're cleaning up right now?
Absolutely. I absolutely do feel let down. But at the same time, it's frustrating to feel like it's our responsibility to fix it, especially given the attitudes that older people have towards our generation. So yeah, I definitely hold on to a lot of anger and resentment for the actions that have been taken in like a selfish name, not just at our expense, but at the expense of people at the time, to gain wealth and live a comfortable life, just completely in the face of of morals. And I definitely think that instead of just being angry and holding on to that resentment, I have to use it, not just because it's not fun to be so mad, but because I know that I can channel that energy into action, and that I can help other people channel that energy into action.
I'd say particularly to the young people at McCallum High School, there have been a lot of folks from McCallum here today. It makes me think that McCallum has a marvelous leadership initiative around making the idea that young people can take a stand and can stand up and be leaders and can use media and other forms to get the word out that we've got to speak up and stand up and act up now to save the planet for our children and our future.
All right.
And congratulations to you guys at McAllen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
way to
you.
go. Way to be here. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Open mind
Thank
and
you.
an open heart.